I got to learn that सक्सेस का उल्टा फेलियर नहीं होता, सक्सेस का उल्टा नॉट ट्राइंग होता है. सो वी आल्सो हैव अ प्रोग्राम कॉल्ड लर्न व्हाइल यू अर्न और अर्न व्हाइल यू लर्न. तो बच्चे भी
क्लासेस ले सकते हैं.
सो देयर आर हाई चांसेस कि टीचर्स की मेंटल हेल्थ ठीक नहीं है बिकॉज ऑफ द प्रेशर. तो एक टीचर क्या बोलता है कि मेरी तबीयत खराब है, मेरी वाइफ की तबीयत खराब है, सो ही विल फाइंड अ बहाना. आई एम रियली स्कैर्ड फॉर द वे टेक्नोलॉजी इज इंक्रीजिंग बिकॉज बच्चों को लगता है कि सोशल मीडिया टेक्नोलॉजी.
तो आप बताइए, आप पिक्चर पसंद करते हैं या गाने? Hi, we are back again with Beyond Classroom, where we look for wonderful stories, inspiring lives, and all the leaders who are changing the face of education with their innovative ideas and maverick experiments. And today I had a fortune to meet Raunak Jain, who is unique in his way of thinking. He is leading a fantastically experimental school and a college. But what is wonderful, as I heard him today, is he's also paving way for the future and also for future solutions that makes the human lives easier, and that is what we want to create within the school and the educational institutions. Leaders who can look at the future and come up with the solutions that will ease the life, create new jobs, and also create innovators who come back and make India the shining example to the world. So over to you, Raunak. As I sat and heard you, I realized that you are tackling the present with the introduction of technology. You have understood its purpose, and you are seamlessly embedding it. So for me, your school of tomorrow, you're already running today.
Thank you so much. That means a lot.
No, and I've seen almost, a lakh schools across the country.
Sure.
And I realized that all schools are similar. They're different because of their leadership.
True.
And how the leadership thinks. So you could be a great thinker, but you also need to be an implementer.
Absolutely. That goes without saying.
Right.
Yes.
So I'm going to start from trying to find that boy who thought differently. So you have to rewind to the school that you came from. What made you think differently? Was it a teacher? Were you born with it? Or was it your environment?
So I think to begin with, I already have been a part of the Dehradun ecosystem. And I am a Brightlander. There's a school called Brightlands in Dehradun.
Okay.
And it's pretty famous across the country. And I guess I have few instances that have been deeply embedded in my memory and my well-being. And those instances have made me what I am today. And a pivotal role that has been played by my father, that उन्होंने मुझे हर चीज़ में झोंका है. I could not understand it back then, but I started Tula's International School at, I think, very early. I was 20 years old. So I was studying in London. I get a call from my father that I need you back in Dehradun. He always thought कि मैं इंडिया के बाहर जाऊँगा, वहीं शादी करूँगा, वहीं settle होऊँगा. But he had a few bet with a lot of people in the family कि my son will come back. I came back and I had the opportunity, and God was kind, to establish Tula's International School. बहुत सारी चीज़ें मुझे अपने बचपन में शायद नहीं मिली और मैं उन अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ को कन्वर्ट नहीं कर पाया. एंड आई हैड फ्यू फेलियर इंस्टेंसेस वेयर आई हैड ब्रेकडाउन्स. शायद वो चीज़ों ने मुझे बताया कि आई गॉट टू लर्न दैट सक्सेस का उल्टा फेलियर नहीं होता, सक्सेस का उल्टा नॉट ट्राइंग होता है. सो आई ट्राइड एंड आई थिंक खुद ही होता चला गया. मतलब आई स्टिल डोंट हैव अ राइट आंसर टू all these things. खुद होता चला गया.
आपने कितना बड़ा एग्जाम्पल दिया ना, and that's almost a kind of example that all the parents can look at. कि झोंका, मतलब कि
he
he let you play with an idea,
yes
right?
yes
And आप डूबो या उस तैरो,
वो
ownership आपके हाथ
आपके
में
ऊपर
है ना.
रहेगी. And my
At
father
20, can
at
you
20, yes,
imagine?
I was 20, and I did my double masters, and I just had 3 days left for my term to end, and I thought I'll stay back, I'll enjoy in University of London, घूमूंगा फिरूंगा, but my father on the phone, father साहब होते हैं, and I flew back.
And then see the impact of that
Yes,
decision.
yes, touch wood.
Right.
Yes.
So you first begin with the K-12 school, right?
Yes, we already had. So we backward integrated. We already have a college
Okay,
by the name
okay.
of Tula Institute.
Okay,
And this
okay.
was established by my father Saab in 2006.
Okay, and your college, it is a science college.
So
What is
this
it?
college has close to 23 courses. So
Okay.
management, engineering, then paramedical, then mass comm, then agriculture, forestry,
So
then BCom. So a conglomerate of
Okay.
23,
Okay.
and this college is also instrumental, and it's unique in its own way, because there are two things which I think that Tulaz has been able to do in the industry is, एक तो 26 states से बच्चा है, so diversity is already
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And a good thing is we have people from the age of 17 till the age of my father साहब, and above him 70 तक, तो 17 से 70 साल का आदमी है. So
as
maybe the part of the
faculty?
management or the faculty. So we also have a program called Learn While You Earn, or Earn
Okay.
While You Learn. तो बच्चे भी
So बच्चे भी classes ले
yes,
सकते हैं.
they are taking
That is
classes.
such a interesting, it might be a interesting point, because you are training the child and also
Yes.
managing your manpower.
True.
But to me, you're also bringing young perspective into the classroom.
Absolutely, and the thing I cannot do, or a 70-year-old cannot convince a student. These people become
Can
instrumental,
do. And see, NEP is also talking about
Yes.
that you learn by teaching.
by teaching, yes, by teaching,
And that
correct.
you are already experimented with
Absolutely.
your school.
So-
It's an active part of the program.
We recently started it. I would say not very old, a couple of years back.
Okay,
So
okay.
अभी भी percentage बहुत कम है, but I'm glad कि sports area में, gymnasium area में, and कुछ library areas में
You
been
managed
implemented.
to bring them.
Yes, so I think people, my deans and directors will take it ahead now, because it's already on the platform.
See, it also teaches responsibility, and you can take your own example. 17 or 20 में ज़्यादा फर्क तो होता
जी,
नहीं है.
जी,
Very
जी.
fact, you get a responsibility, then you become a responsible
You
citizen.
do the chair. I always tell my people कि आप चेयर के सामने बैठे हैं, मैं यहाँ बैठा हूँ, ये है तो 4 फीट,
बिल्कुल.
बट ये 4 फीट का फासला मतलब 50 साल की एक्सपीरियंस भर देता है आपके
बिल्कुल,
अंदर.
बिल्कुल.
आप जैसे ही यहाँ से यहाँ आते हो, the vibe changes.
Absolutely.
Your shoulders are 100 kgs more heavier.
Yeah, true.
वो automatically होता है, तो I think that has happened to me.
So interesting. मैंने जो क्वेश्चन पूछा था और मेरे को बड़ा ये वरी करता है as a question in how we are burdening the child, and though we have all the mechanisms, we are not deeply embedding them into the school system. Same जो मैं कह रही थी, preparation for or incorporation of STEM subject or preparation for competitive exam. Now it is so beautifully based on the curriculum that is prescribed, but एक पैरेलल गवर्नमेंट की तरह चलती है और बच्चा पिसता है उसके अंदर. अगर स्कूल के अंदर ही वो वाले आप पाथवेज बना दो, आपका तो कॉलेज एंड इंस्टीट्यूशन है, तो आपका कितना ट्रू बैकवर्ड इंटीग्रेशन होगी. एक तो राइट जो निकलेगा तुला के ब्रांड नेम के साथ निकलेगा.
जी जी जी.
कि यहाँ पे एक्सीलेंस ही आती है.
ट्रू.
तो वो वाला जो गैप है, आप उसकी क्या आपकी स्ट्रैटेजी बन रही है?
आई थिंक मैम मैंने 2 चीज़ें सीखी हैं, कुछ गलतियां करके सीखी हैं. सो आई विल गिव यू शॉर्ट एग्जांपल. आई थिंक दैट विल आंसर एवरीथिंग वेरी वेल. सो अगर एक टीचर हमसे लीव मांगता है, फर्स्ट आई टेल द टीचर्स, देन आई टेल द पेरेंट्स एंड द स्टूडेंट्स. सो देयर आर हाई चांसेस कि टीचर्स की मेंटल हेल्थ ठीक नहीं है बिकॉज ऑफ द प्रेशर. तो एक टीचर क्या बोलता है कि मेरी तबीयत खराब है, मेरी वाइफ की तबीयत खराब है, सो ही विल फाइंड अ बहाना. I have told my teachers, you tell me you want to Netflix and chill for a day, but you be truthful to me and you tell your mental health is gone for a 6. I'm going to give you a leave.
How interesting.
आप जाइए, आप झूठ ना बोले, because if I find you loitering on the road and you've told me on the ERP कि यार तबीयत खराब है, that what do you call breaches my trust with you. So I think trust build करके एक तो teachers come on your side.
Yeah.
So they try to be a little more moderate with you, और वो झूठ की तरफ ना जाके फिर काम की तरफ बढ़ते हैं.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
Similarly for parents and students, they have a habit when they come back from their holidays. हमें ना स्टूडेंट्स को एंगेज करने के लिए उनका ट्रस्ट जीतना है. दैट इज द बेसिक फंडा ऑफ गिविंग एक्सीलेंस. तो अगर एक पेरेंट छुट्टियों के बाद बोलता है कि इसके दादाजी की तबीयत खराब, अगेन
that's a standard.
that's a standard thing for them. Again I've told the teachers we are going to put sanctions for your students. आपका बच्चा फिर लाइब्रेरी का पार्ट नहीं बनेगा, या आपका बच्चा आउटिंग का पार्ट नहीं बनेगा, because you are extending the leaves. Again I tell them you be truthful to me. You tell them that this is the reason, हमको 4 दिन और enjoy करना है. I'll be more than happy to do it for you. So I think last 2 साल से ट्रस्ट की वजह से शायद बर्डन कम हो गया है.
Yeah. And कितनी अच्छी बात है to be able to tell your employer truthfully, today
Yes.
I don't want to do it.
Your mental is not good.
Yeah.
आप बताइए मुझे. I'll be happy to share a word with you.
Yeah.
And maybe I think.
No, in your holiday list, you should put 4 holidays just because you don't want to come to work.
Ma'am, I have put in my HR policy, there is 2 leaves per term where you do not need to tell why you did.
Why you? Fantastic.
चाहिए.
कितना freeing होता है ना ये.
But अगर हाँ ma'am, it has worked wonders for us.
Yeah,
It has worked
yeah,
wonders for us.
yeah.
And I think एक I think management और teachers में ना एक trust build हो गया.
More than trust, देखो आप कल्चर देखो, ऑनेस्टी का कल्चर आ जाता है. आजकल तो हम ऑनेस्टी के ऊपर वर्क कहाँ
करते हैं मैम.
वी एनकरेज चिल्ड्रन टू हाइड थिंग्स एंड नॉट बी वेरी.
एंड इससे एक अच्छी चीज क्या हुई, हम बोलते रहते हैं लाइक इट्स गोइंग ऑन डेफ ईयर्स कि यार 1 हफ्ता पहले लीव अप्लाई करो. नाउ फॉर दीज लीव्स यू हैव 10 days पहले. 10 दिन पहले एक बंदा कह रहा है कि सर आई एम नॉट कमिंग ऑन सैटरडे and I'm taking a sandwich leave because of this reason. So I think it is और वो फिर वापस आके ना और अच्छे से काम कर पाता है.
हाँ, because
क्योंकि वो
he's very
थकावट मिटा के आया है, and he knows I'll
so I think this you get it because you've not been a monitor. You see, once we reach older age, we are just too much into monitoring.
Yes, you have to have a blind eye. आप micromanagement में मत जाइए. आप result achieving पे जाइए. मिलना ही है आपको.
No, I have learned over years that आप sense कर लो कि नहीं हो रहा उससे, उसको तो जाने दो. वो एक पाँव पे खड़ा हो जाते हैं.
100% मैम, वो रात भर खड़ा रहेगा. And my team, there have been instances, obviously it happens now and then, there are problems, सब खड़े रहते हैं.
अब आप मेरे को बताइए, टेक्नोलॉजी को आप कितनी डीपली इनकॉर्पोरेट कर रहे हैं. आई नो दैट यू have tried to create an ecosystem. Every child has got the app, and are your teachers actually creating an interactive level of technology adoption?
Ma'am, there are 2 perspectives to this thing. There is a workforce in boarding schools and in colleges. ये workforce techno savvy है ही नहीं. And there are people who are 60, they're PhDs करे भी 25 साल हो गए. There are headmasters who are 50 plus. So मेरा what thinking standard क्या कहता है कि मैं इन लोगों पे टेक्नोलॉजी थोपना नहीं चाहता, because they will be the pillars in crisis for the institution. और इनकी motivational talks और इनकी problem solving ability is very good. So I'm not implementing what you call technology on these people.
So there are 2-3 ways of implementing technology. One is to do something absolutely new.
True.
Other is autopilot. Okay, everybody, and then you just use this band that you think will not adopt, give them an autopilot of saying हर मंडे को ये बटन दबाना है.
So again I was completing my thing. अब ये लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? These people are into the ecosystem of technology. अब है तो है ही ना. अब मेरे लिए benefit क्या हो गया है? Now their students come and tell them सर आपको आता नहीं है. So it's a benefit for me. I'm winning a two-side battle.
Yeah.
कि सर ने तो कुछ नहीं कहा, मैनेजमेंट तो बड़ा कूल है, but they feel a little backward on their ends. अब ये चीज शुरू में तो बैकफायर करी कि सर ये टेक्निकल savvy भी नहीं, हम कर रहे हैं काम, but now these people are doing it themselves. So I found a loophole in the system. I took a lead in that. And second perspective ये है कि I'm really scared for the way technology is increasing, because बच्चों को लगता है कि social media is technology.
हाँ,
so उसका लिमिट
उसके लिए इसलिए आपको ना बैकबोन ऑफ असेसमेंट बनाना चाहिए.
yes, yes.
एंड इन मेकिंग द बैकबोन ऑफ असेसमेंट सब कुछ उसके आसपास होता है. अगर आप एक मंडे टेस्ट करोगे 20 क्वेश्चंस का ऑटो टेस्ट,
राइट,
सो आप सोचो 35 वीक्स के लिए वो ऑटो टेस्ट चलेगा. एंड एक क्वार्टर के बाद आप अपने बोर्ड मीटिंग में बुलाना और सिर्फ ट्रेंड्स दिखाना
कि व्हाट इज हैपनिंग विद द स्टूडेंट्स,
और बोलो कि आपने कुछ नहीं किया, आपने बटन दबाया, बच्चों का रिजल्ट आया, और अब देखो 3 महीने में ये 6 बच्चे बिल्कुल ऊपर जा रहे हैं और ये वाले नीचे हैं. आप इधर क्लिक करो किस चीज में नीचे हैं, ये वाला टॉपिक फिर से पढ़ाया जा सकता है.
So that is where extra marks is helping us.
Anything.
But yes, it is.
But बात क्या होती है, ये सब आपके फोन में लाखों ऐप हैं, यूज आप 3 करते हो.
I totally agree.
Right.
I totally agree.
My deal is how to use
apps.
Technology is the thing, not technology.
I agree.
You cannot tell them there are 1 lakh modules, सब पढ़ाओ ना,
नहीं हो सकता.
But you create a backbone. It creates curiosity. They start going and learning because उसने individually अपना score better करना है.
Right.
Teacher better पढ़ाएगी because उसने अपना individually score better करना है. Definitely. अभी तक घूम के सर चेक करते थे, अब तो उनको उसमें दिखेगा.
He can see on the screen.
Yeah. Yes. कि मैंने इनफ पढ़ाया था, मेरी क्लास का रिजल्ट कैसा है.
It's there in front of him.
Right in front.
Tabulated data is there.
And the exact same data is in her hand. Exact same is with
Everybody
the child.
is watching that.
So transparent. जो आप honesty culture कह रहे हो, transparency
आ जाएगी.
Yes.
So this is add on to the institution.
So हम बहुत पढ़ा देते हैं. मैं कभी कहती हूँ एक simple anchor बनाना चाहिए.
I agree, ma'am. I totally buy your point.
और that regularity of it. और की आदत पड़ जाती है, अच्छा वो मंडे आंखें
करना ही है,
बटन दबाने ही दबाना है.
करेगा ही करेगा.
हाँ. और जब आप, मैं I've seen in staff rooms everybody goes like that. अरे इतना कुछ पता चल जाता है.
True. I know data is the thing.
Yeah, data is the everything.
आप तभी प्रोग्रेस कर सकते हैं. I agree.
Absolutely. So how I visualize is the way you have taken ownership on different things, how you're going into the innovative field also in your colleges. How will you do a backward integration of innovation in the school itself? How will that thinking of 2-3 examples you gave can start somewhere in class 11th 12th itself?
Ma'am, I have a privilege of having both the institutions adjacent to each other.
Okay.
So what we are doing is we are telling our teachers from the colleges to start inculcating things which are not happening at the school level.
Okay.
So
they come for their interactions.
So they come for interactions first, तो थोड़ा curiosity build हुआ. And एक बहुत amazing चीज़ क्या है, I'll tell you. आप करियर काउंसलिंग क्लास देते हो, सो 1 person is telling you about all the careers here. मेरे पास यहाँ 23 careers का बच्चा पढ़ रहा है of the different years. So when they hear from the horse's mouth कि यार मैं 4th year में हूँ, मेरा placement हो गया है, तो डर मत, you go into your this field.
Fantastic.
So the student will never ask me कि सर मैं करूँ कि ना करूँ.
So you have created that bridge.
I have created an ecosystem where हम interaction करा देते हैं and मुझे लगता है बच्चे की बात, क्योंकि पास आउट होने वाला है, he'll show the offer letter. यार बॉस,
so they'll believe them more.
Yes, और वो डर निकल जाता है कि तू कर.
If he can do, I can also do.
So मैंने ये इकोसिस्टम बना के and it is helping us to.
So Raunak, anything else that you would like to share with us? A turning point in your life or very good incident that you have a memory that has impacted you?
It's difficult to choose from a lot of them, but yes, I have seen few accidents in my life and death को बड़ा closely monitor किया है. तो एक चीज़ मेरे दिमाग में घर कर गई है, which is not right. Also, my wife keeps on telling me that this is not the right way to think. I think I have less time on this planet, and anything can happen to me the next morning. So because of that, मैं काफी सारी चीजें, my brain runs with a much faster speed than my physical body.
Yeah.
So
I have the same problem.
so I'm sure you can understand this thing well. So wo accidents are the turning point where so there was an accident where my friend was talking to his wife and a cat came in the middle and he banged the car headlong into the tree. उसकी सीट बेल्ट लगी हुई थी, मेरी खुल गई पता नहीं कैसे, and my face got stuck in the mirror. So I had 500-600 glasses pieces everywhere till the neck. आप देखिए भगवान किस रूप में आते हैं. मैं आगे निकला, आई वॉज इन पूरा ब्लड शेड, मेरे को कोई मेरे पास नहीं आ रहा था घबराहट के रूप में. एंड आई पुट ऑन माई फोन, आई स्टिल हैव दैट सेल्फी विद मी एंड इट्स मोटिवेटिंग सेल्फी. मैंने देखा कि सब ठीक है कि नहीं. One of a politically connected person saw me in that state, recognized me, and he took me in his car. I'm saying no, he took me in his car. I don't know how I dialed the Max का chairman कि I'm coming. He said कौन आ रहा है? मैंने कहा मैं खुद आ रहा हूँ. He's like you are talking and you coming in emergency. So God 5 minutes के अंदर the ecosystem अपने आप बन गया. The God came in रूप of that person. He dropped me to the hospital and that day I decided कि यार वक्त तो बहुत कम है. So
A lot to do, right?
Yes, let's change the person you are.
So it is, see, whether that had happened or not, time is the only thing
That
you have to optimize.
True, I
and
agree.
that leap that technology takes, but to ride that path you should have ideas how to leverage it
वो
effectively.
intellectual ideas तो चाहिए.
हाँ.
Definitely.
So आप बताइए, आप पिक्चर दे पसंद करते हैं या गाना
As in movies and
या entertainment?
I think both are my weaknesses.
Okay. And who's your favorite singer?
So of late, I was really in love with a singer from he's no more. It's called KK. So I used to be. I used to connect with him on.
So that's the beauty of singers, no? They remain with you.
Yes, they remain with you for life. Their
For
songs,
life.
their work.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think in India you have less mental health cases because of the songs we have.
True, the songs we have, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and the families we have.
And the
हम बैठ के बात कर
families.
लेते हैं.
Yeah.
हम बैठ के बात कर लेते हैं.
I think हमारी 1 billion population survive ही इस पे
इस पे कर रहे हैं कि
because-
मम्मी से लड़ लो,
हाँ,
पत्नी से लड़ लो.
Yeah, and align yourself for the world.
Yes, it does
So
happen.
you have a lot of work to do out there.
Definitely.
And you should become a lighthouse in the valley.
True.
And I'm sure your students are in the right hands.
Thank you so much.
And I wish you all the best.
Thank you, ma'am.
And
Thank
thank you for making time.
Thank you.